also going to mention here is that, you know, there's the flip side of it. Is someone says, wow, that's really great. Well, perhaps we haven't started integrating brand into our workplace design. And so if they said that this is a great collaboration hub where all of our employees are going to go, maybe we use that as an opportunity. It's an opportunity discovered through VR that we can start to augment perhaps branding into their space. So there's a flip side of it where we hear, you know, negative drawback to what we've designed, but then there's the other side, which is augmenting some of the and positive reinforcements for some of the things that is really resonating with the end users.
And we did have the client add some large-scale environmental graphics after some of the walkthroughs. Maybe the second session we did about I think 8 iteration sessions. Angel, if I remember.
Yeah, I think this model went through about 8 or 9 iterations.
Yeah. So the client would meet, they'd make changes 8 times. That's significant. It really changed the approach, and they added again scope and graphics to it. Heading up to the so this is 17th level, 27, and this is another amenities floor. Here we have a coffee bar with their barista. I wish I had a barista. Again, and this is, I love this floor. It's great. And this one came under a lot of scrutiny for design change. And what we were telling the client as they were walking through, it said, well, what about this, what about that? We were at the phase of the job near the end of design development, which is about 2 phases in, where it can get more and more expensive and time intensive to make change. So it's a balance, and they got that. They still made some changes, but that wall we're looking at the right there with the door and the blue alcove beyond, they talked about moving that back. That was out of scope. So we stuck with putting that here. One thing that also changed dramatically is the design of the terrace, and we go out here. This is up on 17, it's got a pretty good view, excuse me. But with a lot of different signage and different layouts and radically different furniture selections, oddly enough. And again, this was, people were shown renderings and cut sheets and really thought they had dialed it in, but when they walked down here, a very different human or pathic response to what they're really seeing.
Yeah, this is a huge building, and imagine trying to superimpose yourself into all these floors. It's really hard for people to do that mentally. So to kind of have the ability to jump in, and even if it's just for a couple of minutes or seconds, up and then have that like spatial mapping in your head makes a huge difference.
That's a really good point. So one of the activities that we do with end users is mapping out the experience, and literally it is putting posters on the wall